Gemini soul travelers, blessings and welcome to Venusian Empress Oracle. You are joining Priestess Melissae for your weekly reading. We're going to be getting into your reading this week with the Wisdom of the Hidden Realm Oracle cards to see what is your main message. That's going to give us an upright or a reverse position, which is either going to be an ally or a challenge, and we'll see what that's all about. We've got some judgment energy coming out here. Could somebody be asking for a second chance around love, perhaps? Or are you rising to the occasion and loving yourself even more? Let's see what else comes out. Well, we're definitely been confused about something, perhaps, but or maybe somebody's coming back to cause some confusion. That could be the case too. Well, the Light Seers as well as the Vice Versa Tarot, we're going to do a spread and clarify with both of these sets of cards to get a clearer message. Now, do bear in mind that these are general readings, and if you would like a more personal reading, do give me a look into that at VenusianWays.org. And also, guys, I wanted to let you know that for the Halloween giveaway, for those winners, I've already reached out to you on your comment that you would have left on one of those Halloween videos back in October. So look out for that and reach out to me so I can send your bundle to you. We'll also be getting some messages of advice from our Moonology cards and advice for love from our Lovers Oracle cards. So do stick around to the end for that, Gemini. You're not going to want to miss that. And also, guys, if you want to learn to read tarot for yourself, whether personally or professionally, you can learn to do so. And I am an initiated priestess, and I am going to be offering a course to help you to do so. So if you would like to learn to do so the right way, learn about the cards as well as how to set protective space, different kinds of, readings and spreads that you can do, look out for that information. I'll be putting more out soon. All right, let's get into your reading, Gemini. Watch your ears. Blessings and thank you to the angels, ancestors, way showers, and guides. We thank you for the messages for Gemini for this week. Take a couple of nice, slow, deep breaths and relax. Beautiful. Gemini, thank you so much for all of your likes, comments, shares, donations. Do hit the bell and subscribe notification if you haven't already so you don't miss any of the readings I put out. All right, guys, let's get into this and see what's going on for Gemini. Show us what we need to know, please, for Gemini today. Thank you. Okay, Gemini. Gemini has the Shadow Queen in reverse. Well, let's see what the main energy of this card is coming out of the Dark Night of the Soul, perhaps. This says acquiring knowledge, insecurity, and manipulation. 16 coming to a 7. So it feels like we're getting some clarity about something today, being able to see something more clearly. You see how she's holding that light up. Perhaps it's our path. Perhaps we're figuring out our path ahead and what is the right path for us. And perhaps it's been a bit confusing up until now, or we've had some trouble figuring out exactly what that means for us, if you will, right? So in reverse, we're going to read today for the Shadow Queen. The Shadow Queen gently asks you to address your innermost character flaws with compassion, for now it is time to bring your wounded self and hidden agendas into the light. You are seeing the tangible results of those aspects of your nature that have evolved in response to the difficulties in your life. They have been a means to help you survive. Perhaps you are falling prey to an insecurity masked as elitism and arrogance, believing that you know best, to comparing yourself with others, or with being fearful and self-sabotaging. You may have been taught that manipulating others rather than being direct is the way to get your needs met. The Shadow Queen reminds you that manipulation in any form isn't the best method of getting what you want. Another meaning can also apply is that the possibility is that you're being affected by someone else's wounded self. Perhaps you are the one being manipulated. Whatever the case, it is time to take a fearless personal inventory and observe what part you play in the dramas and potential disasters in your life. So we can be enablers just like we can be the perpetuators. You know what I mean? Okay, so when you come to the place of humility, forgiveness, and grace, then you may proceed again and walk into the light. It's almost like that walk of shame, but this walk, we're talking about walking in the light. So this is a walking away from all of those things that we don't feel good about, that we know really don't resonate with us. You know what I mean? There is a great value and strength in facing your own shadow in the realm of the Shadow Queen. So these are our innermost flaws. What is it we need to walk away from, you know, and into the light? Whoops, sorry. And allow ourselves to really be seen and to see for ourselves, you know, what that life would be like when we can really be honest about who we are, how we feel. We can speak, and perhaps throat chakra, you know, is really speaking to you too, feeling like you know, you haven't been able to speak up perhaps about a hurt or a disappointment, right? Someone who may have held back some of the details, may have really hurt you, you know what I mean, because of the fact that you were so in love with this person and they deceived you on such a, you know, deep level. I mean, those were a lot of slashes in the heart. And look at that. You found out something for sure is what this looks like. And again, you know, it's like being able to bring something to the light. Maybe, you know, what you're understanding is why perhaps you've drawn these kind of people to you, if you will. You've been spending a lot of time alone is what it looks like. So this is what's crossing you, maybe too much time alone, right? But still not working on healing yourself and loving yourself and putting your crown back on, more importantly. Because, you know, staying in the shadows is playing small. It's not being who we really are. You know, it's not, it's living a diminished life, if you will. And so that's what the Shadow Queen talks about. And we don't want to live a diminished life, right? We want to be able to look at what's going on, why we're not happy, why we feel like things are not working out for us and we're not getting, you know, love and being in the relationship of our dreams and things of that nature. In the past, definitely unhappiness, and it's like maybe you feel like this cloud, you know, is following you. This dark cloud is what it feels like. King of Cups in the reverse on your mind. It could be a Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces that you're dealing with, Gemini. But in any case, someone who you're thinking about that didn't show you love, perhaps. But I see you moving into the future, being honest with yourself, maybe being a bit stoic even, still maybe being a little bit of a hermit, but not being as focused in the heart space at this time. I feel like getting your mind right is really the energy. Figuring out, looking at this injustice, right? Again, with the Hermit energy as well as the King of Swords there, you know, just really getting to yourself and figuring everything out as you move forward. So let's see what's coming out here, Gemini, from the Vice Versa Tarot to clarify everything a bit further. Hit the like button if you're resonating. Yeah, let's see. Definitely you have no love to give at this time is what I'm feeling, though, for sure. But this is what's going to help you to come out of that darkness, you know, is by being able to forgive yourself and forgive others. And maybe you are realizing that. It's just taking you some time to, you know, work on being in the right place to do so. Because this could have really been, again, Ten of Pentacles in reverse. It's like, you know, it's like maybe you were young when you got together. Maybe even somebody had to ask for your hand in marriage and that kind of thing. Or maybe somebody's family was supporting you. In any case, it's like this definitely affected, you know, whatever it was, some toxic behavior. Somebody who definitely wasn't, you know, being loving. The Queen of Cups again in reverse. So it's like, you know, a lot was affected in this is what I feel. We've got now the King of Cups again coming out in the reverse. And this was our wish fulfillment. And now this person's turned their back on us, Gemini, and it feels like, you know, it's devastated your world. You know that this person has turned away. You don't understand why they don't want to be with you, why they want to break up a happy home. Sun in reverse. With the Sun in reverse, definitely unhappiness in this situation. Somebody's put some major walls up. Maybe even you have because of this situation, but somebody putting their walls up caused you, yeah, look at this. Wow. Black hole, Sun, leaving you for dead, not giving you another chance, not trying with this relationship, with Judgment in reverse. This person was just like, that's it. And maybe that's why you went into hermit mode in this shadow energy, because you just really couldn't understand why this person would do this to you, right? Page of Pentacles energy definitely, you know, was not giving you much love at all. Only what they had to. You know, they were always looking in another direction, acting single, most likely. With that Nine of Pentacles, what's this King of Swords? Made you feel unworthy. King of Swords. Somebody may be trying to communicate with you, but I see you pretty much up where nobody can reach you. There's no telephone lines up there, you know what I mean? So, yeah, I feel like maybe now at this point you're saying you don't want anything to do, especially with somebody that you know you can't trust if they're really available or not, you know, kind of situation. So very interesting for sure. But I do see you trying to clear your mind so that you can come out of this manipulation that this person has caused, and like separate yourself or put those boundaries, whether that be blocking them or whether that be, you know, getting away from them, moving, whatever the case may be. But you're working on that is what I see, so that you can like get back to yourself is what I feel. I just feel like there was a big disconnect, mind, heart, all around because of this situation. Gemini is what it feels like. What is the advice for Gemini, please? Take time to breathe out. Disseminating moon. So things are, you know, clearing out. It's like ready to exhale. That energy, right? It's like now it's finally over. Confidence is your key to success. So just know that you're going to have the strength to get through this, is what I see with that Leo energy. You could be dealing with a Leo, but the disseminating moon is everything's breaking up. It's dismantling, you know, it's going by the wayside. You just got to give it that time. You're working everything out within yourself, and that darkness, you know, the light is breaking away into the darkness. You're moving out of the darkness. You're allowing yourself to be in the light once again, is what I see with that disseminating moon. So, ready to exhale? Go ahead and do it, because now you're ready to move forward. What is the advice for love? We have emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. And we saw that, right? That's Three of Swords energy is all about the clouds. It's like, again, I said a black cloud may seem like it's following you, but it can cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment, okay? So you got to let go of the resentment, of the pain that this person may have caused you because of their actions. At a point, we have to just come to understand, regardless of the time that it may take, that these people just weren't in the right place. You know what I mean? And your other card says, when it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. And, you know, it gives you an opportunity to make it even more amazing the next time around, right, Gemini? All right, well, blessings to you, Gemini. Do have a beautiful week ahead. Hit the like button, subscribe, and bell notification, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.